Well, I met with our green team and kind of explained it to them this way, that in a college basketball game, it's kind of like a professional prize fight. In boxing, you have 10 rounds. They're each 3 minutes long. In college basketball, you have 10 rounds. They're each 4 minutes long. And you know how long the round is because you get a TV timeout. And at 16, 12, 8, 4. And what I told them is, you guys go in, a lot of times you're in as a unit. Maybe not all 5 of you, maybe there's one starter in there with you, but you're basically playing a round, about 4 minutes. And how you perform in those 4 minutes impacts not only the team's performance and our chances for success, but your performance and your chances for playing more minutes. And if you can win your segment, I know exactly, I've got somebody in my ear saying, hey, you know, the green team scored 7 and gave up 7 that period. Next time it's, hey, the green team scored 12 and gave up 4. Well, that's a huge help to them. And when it's all said and done, tonight they came in defensively with a real clear purpose of playing great defense so they could stay out there, because they know, hey, even if we don't score, if we don't let the opponent score, we get to keep playing. And if you can beat them 2-0, you still won your round. But if you give up 6 or 8 quick points and you only get 2, you got outscored. It makes it tougher on me because I have those starters on the bench that I can always go back to or leave out there. And tonight our starters played very well, our bench played very well, and that's why the discrepancy in the score. We defended a very fine three-point shooting team and held them to 23% shooting when they came into the game shooting 41%. And what's significant about that is they've played some outstanding teams. They've played Ohio State, they've played Florida, and George Washington, who was a very tough opponent for us on this past Wednesday. So very fine performance by our entire team for the whole game.
Isaiah, can you talk about that stretch of three-pointers? You were hitting the trails.
UNC Wilmington, they're a really good team at getting scrambling and trapping, and our guards were able to penetrate, and they found me and Vertrail and everybody else. They were just finding everybody open, and we got great looks, and we were fortunate enough to make them.
Isaiah, you got a rare start, I guess. What was going on there? Why were you in the lineup? And do you feel like you?
I just coach's decision, I guess. It wasn't any different though. I mean, we still keep the same rotation usually, so I just wanted to play hard until I got subbed out and just keep the everything else going that we were doing.
Vertrail, can you just describe that sequence for you when you hit those 3 in a row and a little over room?
Oh, pretty much just my team believed in me, and they found me at the right spots at the right time. So I just told them to knock it down.
The first one was out there, right?
Oh yeah, it was pretty deep. It was pretty deep.
That third one, you showed a lot of emotion. Can you talk about what that whole stretch meant to you as a player to be out there and experience that?
Just playing together as a team, like you get that fire, and once that fire in you, everybody just play hard, and that kind of reaction you get once you play hard.
Career highs for both of you guys tonight in scoring. Can you just talk about how deep this team is? You guys were able to get contributions all the way up and down the bench, including your walk-on tonight.
You got it.
Yeah, I guess it's always good to score points, but on the defensive end, we were able to make a lot of things happen, and I think almost everybody scored, and we all were sharing the ball, and that's the key to our success.
Vaughns seem to be doing it. I mean, obviously we saw the three-pointers, but his defensive intensity.
Did you notice a difference? Well, I guess he wants to play more, because it was very, very clear to us that, hey, Vertrail, you're scoring, you're shooting the ball at a high percentage, but your man is killing us. So you gotta defend better. And he took it to heart. Coach Conkle has been meeting with him and talking to him about his defense, and he obviously was very, very focused.
His range is...
Well, he's an unconscious shooter. I mean, he doesn't know what range means. If I'm on the court and I'm open, I'm shooting.
He's got an unusual move too, Jim. I mean, cocking the ball behind his head.
Yeah. I think those guys, I recruited a player, I hate to tell you how long ago. His name is Dwayne McClain, and he played on Villanova's national championship team. And one of the things that Dwayne asked me during the recruiting process, he said, Coach, I have a very unorthodox shot. If I come to Virginia, where I was coaching, would you try to change my shot? And I said to him, Dwayne, look here's what I believe. If a guy puts the ball in the basket, I don't care how it looks, and you put the ball in the basket. So no, we're not changing your shot. And the same thing with a Vertrail Vaughns. Not even considering. He never even had a discussion with my staff to be sure everybody knew, don't mess with him. All right? You can't change guys who have developed a style unique to themselves, try to make it like it's like a golf swing. You can't try to, imitate Tiger Woods' swing if you've been swinging like Jim Larranaga your whole life.